What a trip. What an awesome trip. Started out beautiful. Day one has begun. And then it rained and rained and rained. This is basically what we've been riding in for, what, 4 hours now? And then it got hot, excessive heat warnings all over the Midwest. Oh look, it also says 102 degrees. That's okay. It has been awesome. I can't remember the last time I was on a vacation of any kind for 8 days. I am on the road. Day one has begun. It's early in the morning. The dew is coming up off the fields. And I can tell you right away, I picked up these Cordura mesh pants because they're supposedly pretty comfortable in the summer. The mesh really lets the wind get through. And then I picked up this shirt too. It's a long sleeve shirt. I was going to try to keep the sun off my arms since I'll be on the road for 2 days solid to get to Pennsylvania and then 2 days solid on the way back. And I can tell you already, man, I can feel the breeze blowing through my pants, keeping me cool. The shirt is very comfortable. So it's turning out to be a great trip already. Even though the guy in front of me just threw a water bottle out of his vehicle. That's great. But all right, we are heading off. Mike is ready. I'm ready. We're going to go get on I-70, and we're going to be on I-70 for quite some time. We prayed. We are ready to go. It's going to be an awesome trip. It's been a great ride so far. It's been, an hour and a half, something like that. Stayed pretty cool so far. These Cordura mesh pants really do help. They're heavy when you're not moving, like when you're just kind of standing in them. But when you are moving, boy, the wind just goes right through them and feels really good. It really helps. And then this shirt is real nice too. Lets lots of breeze through and it's keeping the sun off me so I don't get a sunburn the first day or two of this week-long endeavor. Anyway, it's a beautiful day. I'm actually glad it's a little bit overcast at least. It's going to keep it a little cooler than it would otherwise. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to pay attention. We got some traffic up here and more soon. Well, that was interesting. I didn't have a chance to catch it on camera, but we just had to pull over. Mike's Harley lost all of its electronics. It was running fine, but he lost all of his dash displays and all that kind of stuff. So we pulled over and he turned it off and turned it all back on. It seems to be okay now. It's probably not something I have to mention, but of course I-70 is a major east-west corridor, so there's lots of trucks on it. I remember one time, gosh, it was one of the last big trips I was on, like 20 years ago. When you go by these big trucks, you can actually hear some of the tires where the tread is starting to slowly come apart and eventually come off. And I actually went by one of these trucks one time, and I was beside the truck when one of the tires on the back, like I just passed it, so it was behind me a little bit. One of the tires actually blew. It scared the Jesus out of me. That was not fun. And there was another time, I think it was on that same trip, I had brought that was when I had a Valkyrie Interstate, and I had a motorcycle cover bungeed on the seat behind me, and somehow the cover came off and it flew back behind me, and it flew right up against the front radiator of the semi that was behind me. And I thought, oh, he's going to be pissed. So I'm pulling over, and he's pulling over behind me, and I thought, oh, great. I just want to try to get my bike cover back. But he was super nice. He actually gave it to me and said my bike was awesome. But yeah, those are some of the fun things that I suppose can happen on I-70 when you have a lot of big trucks around. Well, I can feel it getting cold. It feels good, but that cool wind and the clouds in front of us. We're coming into St. Louis. We're going to skirt around the north side of it, but we'll see if we have to pull over and put rain gear on. I hope it stays like this and it stays cool, but I hope it doesn't get wet. Boy, I said more soon about 15 seconds ago. I thought I'd jump on again. I'm starting to get water droplets on my windshield. The roads look fine. The traffic coming at us doesn't have their windshield wipers on, so I'm going to assume it's just a very little isolated thing, and we'll keep trucking. We just pulled over to put rain gear on. I don't think my mic is working, so I'm just going to put the camera away and put the mics away, try to charge it, and we'll go find some better weather. See you soon. We're all good. Everything's fine. Okay, we're at Ponderosa. We've been here for about an hour. We rode in the rain for probably almost an hour from the east side of St. Louis to here. I think we're in Vandalia or something like that, Illinois. We're wiping off our bikes. It's quit raining enough that we're gonna try to go get on the road and see how far we can get. It looks like this thing's tracking northeast, basically towards Indianapolis. So we might as well just get on the road when it looks like it's half dry and go. So that's it. Wiping off bikes so we can get them wet again. Okay, we are outside of Terre Haute, Indiana. Finally stopped raining. It rained a lot. But we pushed through it. I think we drove clear through it. I think we're on the east side of it now. We're only about an hour from the hotel in Indianapolis, so we're just about there. We just had to stop because I got to get some caffeine. I got to stretch. My back's starting to kind of rock up on me. But hey, it's going great. I feel better than actually I thought I would. We'll see how I feel in the morning, right? So anyway, Terre Haute, we're here. Indianapolis, we're almost there. Things are going great. Well, it is Tuesday morning, day 2, and it rained last night. It looks like rain all over. Radar shows rain to the east, so we're probably going to ride into it. So it's going to be another wet day. We're going to go ahead and start with our rain gear on just to be safe, and we'll just put it in God's hands. Either he'll give us a dry day or he'll give us some more fun in the wet with all the other cars on I-70. Anyway, that's all right. It's a blessing. I'm glad I'm here. Tonight we'll end up in Altoona, Pennsylvania, so it'll be a long day today, but we'll reach our destination and then we'll be there for 5 days for this rally. So I'm excited, and I just want to get through today safely and get there. This is basically what we've been riding in for what, 4 hours now? I mean, literally. There's blue sky over there, but this rain coupled with all the big trucks on the highway and all the water being thrown around, the visibility is just terrible. Then it'll stop, we'll hit a patch where it's like, oh, the highway is almost dry, then we'll hit another one. Good times. You know what? Every time I turn off my bike, it stops raining. Like you said. That was fun. Traveling from Kansas City to Altoona, Pennsylvania. We did it over 2 days. First half, that night we stayed in Indianapolis, and then we got to Altoona just now. In the 2 days of travel, it was about 700 miles maybe? I need to look. I'm a little tired. In the 2 days we traveled, literally a day and a half of it was riding in the rain. And this last part, as we got into the eastern side of Ohio, into a little piece of West Virginia, which I didn't know I-70 went through West Virginia, and then into Pennsylvania. I mean, it rained bad. I'll try to put some footage in. We couldn't see 100 yards in front of us. At the end here, we had a spotter. We had a truck behind us that was running behind us with his flashers on to help us out, because we were having to go like 50, 55, and a 70, because we just couldn't see. But we had to, I mean, there was no place to go, there was no place to stop, and we had to get here. So we just toughed it out. So that was fun. I'm sitting here in the motel room right now, just trying to dry some things off, dry everything off. I didn't get any footage of Ohio, which started getting pretty, and then the little piece of West Virginia that we went into looked really pretty, a nice little quaint little town there across the river. A couple of tunnels we went through. The scenery got really good here in Pennsylvania. Hopefully I'll be able to get all that footage on the way home, and hopefully the weather is nicer. But we made it safe. Here in Altoona, they're in a flash flood warning. The motel here actually doesn't have any internet right now, so it's been a heck of a trip. But we're here, we made it, God got us here safely. So we're gonna dry everything off and recoup a little bit, and then the CMA National Rally starts tomorrow, so we will check it out. Hopefully I can bring a lot of this footage together and it's interesting in some way. A lot of it is just rain and gloomy weather, unfortunately, but I will do my best. So that's it. More soon. See ya.